My name is Ross Lordo, and I am the student body president. So one of the core ideas that we ran on for our campaign was trying to bring life to the Coliseum. It's a building that's been on campus for such a long time, but there are such large needs on campus, and one of those is more student space. And with the Russell House being one of the oldest unions in the SEC, it seems that it makes a lot of sense to really be focusing on renovating the Coliseum into a student union type concept over there at the Coliseum. So after being elected, I was involved with the budget process with the Board of Trustees, and was really fortunate to work with them to establish a short-term fee structure with $10 a semester currently for us to begin the feasibility studies and to start moving forward on what we can do to renovate that area and hopefully have a new student union here in the next 10-ish years. I have been working to understand more about our programming in this building, where we've lacked space, what it's for, and just this past week we have begun doing site visits at other schools. So we've gone to NC State, Chapel Hill, and UNC Charlotte so far, just to look at their unions, what they do, how they do it, how it was paid for, so we can start kind of developing what our plan is going to be moving forward. And I hope that in 5 years we will have seen a beginning to the project. There's so many different phases it goes through. Feasibility study, it has to go through the Board of Trustees, it has to go through the state for approval as well, and then you have to bid it out to figure out which construction company you're going to use. So there's a lot of phases to this project, but I'm hoping that if we continue to prioritize it as the next project that we want to tackle, that we'll see it starting here in the next 3 to 5 years. So through my role as student body president, I'm a non-voting member on the Board of Trustees. So about May, June is when you start going through the entire university budget for the upcoming year. So it was something that I knew that I needed to work with the board members and administrators on, with figuring out how we can fund something like this without raising student fees too terribly much. But the really neat thing about this job is it gives you a platform to really advocate in a whole new way. So I was really fortunate to get elected to be able to tell board members and our administrators and our president these things and really see them work to try to put into action. If we can renovate the Coliseum, I think that this entire university is completely rebranded. It consolidates that whole area over as we go towards the river by bringing together the Strom and the business school and all that new infrastructure. It brings the whole area of campus together, which I think is really exciting. It's somewhere where you can bring prospective students and really show them this is what USC is all about. It's going to, I think, create the culture of us having some of the best facilities in the country, and just that whole Assembly Street area can be completely transformed.